Hey everybody, we're here with another map showcase today. This is my latest map, DE Goo Facility. And this is a big map that's designed for large pub matches. So let's get right into it. Let's start at the terrorist side. Here's terrorist spawn. It's the Allahu snack bar. And we got two openings here. We got this way, which takes you to B. That's the most direct route to B. And then you come out to this hallway, and this way it has some other options to B, and that way takes you to A. And both these ways also take you around to mid. But first, we'll start going towards B. And we come by this little hallway here. And this little hallway comes up into an access route to A. But we're going to continue on the main hallway, around by these pipes, go down the ramp, and we have this catwalk suspended over some radioactive goo. And that's where the map gets its name. So yeah, this is the approach to bomb site B, and this room over here with the big 80s sci-fi looking computers is bomb site B, and we have your area around here is all good to plant. And these are the counter-terrorist side entrances. So, let's head back and show the other approaches that take you to that opening and that vent over there. Okay, so we're back at terrorist spawn, and this time, instead of going down this hallway, we're going to come out to here, and we are going to take a left. And then we come to here, and you have the option to take a left or a right. If we take a right, it takes you to this hallway. This is mid, and over there is if you come around this corner and CTs rushed over there, CTs are already going to be over there, so you got to watch out here. But if you can get across here, you can get into the vent, and we have a fan, which can kill you. And then we have this opening, which drops down into the bomb site B area. And I put a little invisible wall here at the edge just in case people coming down wouldn't immediately fall backwards into the goo with the bomb and ruin the whole match. Well, that round anyway. That doesn't go forever. You can eventually fall down, as you can see. So now let's talk about if we're going to take a left right here instead of a right. We take a left over here, you go around this hallway, you come over to this stairway I mean, and this takes you down to the other doorway at this bomb site. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the approach to A. So we're in terrorist spawn, and we come out to here, and we are going to go to the right towards A. And this is your main route to A through here. First, quickly, I'll come around and show you the other mid hallway. This is the other mid hallway. Takes you to that same main area over there. But this one, you can, if you rush it, you can probably get about to here or so before CTs show up, assuming they also rushed this mid area. And this can be a pathway for either Ts or CTs, depending on who wins the fight over here to get to A. We also have this room, the pink room, which takes you across to the other mid hallway. Windows are breakable. But anyway, let's come back now, and we're going to take this main route to A that I talked about. We go up the stairs. Here's that little hallway that connects to the B hallway. And we go up another set of stairs, and we come out to here. And here's our two main openings into bomb site A. You can come up the ladder onto this little fire escape type-y thing. And here you are on the catwalks in the upper A. Or you can bypass this and come down low. You got a little more cover here coming in. And if both Ts and CTs rush this site, a CT can probably get behind that crate, assuming they got a good spawn and rushed it. And they can get behind that crate as you're coming in, so you got to be careful as a terrorist. And then the actual bomb planting area is up top here on this platform. And so another option you have is you can bypass both of these and flank around. Let's say the bomb went in there, but you came in behind them, flank around, possibly take out some CTs that could be on this bridge or have come down over here, and come in and maybe flank them on this side, or climb up the ladder and get them on the catwalks. And now we're going to bypass this entrance, and we're going to actually go to the other opening, which is right here. Like I said, CTs could possibly beat Ts here, and maybe terrorists might not come this way at all, and CTs can just go straight up this way. But this way takes you up to the other side of A. We come up this ladder, and in this little hallway, and now there's the A platform. There's the entrances, the two main entrances for the terrorists, and there's the main entrances for the counter-terrorists. And, of course, you got a ladder over there and a ladder right next to you here if you want to get up on the catwalk when you come through there. So now we're here in counter-terrorist spawn, and in this is the area where all the spawn points are. So you spawn around this area here, and you have a pathway to A in that direction. You have a pathway to A up in that direction, and then you can come down here to B. Let's start with the path to A over here. So you come around the side of the building, between the building and this wall, and you go through this doorway, up the ramp, under this pipe here, and around the corner, and here is bomb site A. There's the two main terrorist entrances. There's that entrance that comes from the mid connector, and here's the other counter-terrorist entrances. So here we are. We're back in counter-terrorist spawn, and we're going to take the other route to A. So you come up these stairs here, past the dumpster, come into this hallway. I'll talk about that doorway a little later. You're going to come up these stairs, down this little hallway, and here's that bridge that I mentioned earlier that's outside of Site A. And there's your lower area. Here you're out on the catwalks. There's your two main terrace entrances, your mid-connector entrance, and here we got the ladder down, or you can also just drop onto this crate if you want to get down quickly. And here we are, back in Site A. And now we're back in counter-terrorist spawn again, and let's go to Site B. So here is our main entrance. It immediately drops into these stairs, and over here we have a couple of things. We have this doorway here, we have this stairway, which is your main route to B, and then we have this room to mid. Now quickly I'm going to talk about this door. This door goes into this access shaft, and this takes you just straight down to here, assuming you're down here but you want to come back up. This was to try to give counter-terrorists a quicker way to rotate, and it's kind of hard to do that on a map that's stacked on 3 floors like this, but I did the best I could. I wanted to make something different. So far it does seem like it's difficult for CTs to rotate. We've played it a few times, but you know, live and learn, go to the next map. It's still been fairly fun to play on, and here's that doorway anyway that comes out back near CT spawn, and then has a stairway up to the catwalks in A. But we're gonna go back into this shaft. We're gonna go back where we came in. Go back through this door. So now we're back in the B stairway outside of CT spawn, and we're gonna drop down these stairs. There's that doorway that goes to that shaft, and you come down. This is a big open hallway, and here is bomb site B. And I tried to balance it here with not giving the terrorists much cover. This glass isn't breakable, at least not when you shoot it. Some of these panes go off when the bomb goes off, but the glass does reduce the damage of bullets a little bit, but of course it works both ways. So if there's a terrorist right there and you're shooting at them, that glass is reducing the damage, but at the same time that glass is also going to reduce the damage of their incoming shots. And then the first terrorist that comes through here has to make that noise to break that open, to hopefully give you a clue that they might be coming through there. So now we're back in the B stairway, and up there is CT spawn, so we come down the stairs, and if we don't want to go this way, you can also go to this mid area. And this mid area's got some cover and stuff, so you can fight terrorists coming this way. Terrorists can get there quick, but you can get a beat on them at this hallway. However, this hallway can be contested right here, assuming both sides rush this hallway. So So it could be very important for CTs to try to cover this hallway, and maybe if a few CTs lay back in this hallway, they can rotate one way or the other if their team calls out the bomb in time. But I already showed you where that goes. That goes up to A. That's your mid connector, and CTs can use that as well. And you can also go up on top of this computer if you want, and you can get a little angle and try to shoot terrorists coming that way and then duck out of the way. I don't know how much that'll actually be used, but another way to B is we got this ramp here next to this tank, and you come down just around this little hallway, and you come out this other doorway into Site B. And that is pretty much the map. It's a big map. It definitely can seem it's been confusing for people at first when they first jump in, but I feel like once you can like differentiate the 3 floors and the paths to get there on each side, it'll become a little easier. I still feel like in the end it's probably always going to be a little terrorist sided, but we'll see how much fun people have on it overall after they start to learn the map.